Welcome back, gang. It's Deltia from deltiasgaming.com. I wanted to make a special video for folks that are looking to improve at video games, not just one specifically. This video is my 5 tips for success in video games, or really anything else in life. No, I'm not the Steve Jobs of video game, but I have obtained every goal that I've set my mind out to do, no matter how many times I've failed at trying. So here's what I've learned about achieving your goals in video games or in life. Coming in at number 5 is setting a goal. Now, you can't get anything without knowing what it is you're going after, so you need to set something up as a goal. So make sure it's measurable so you can judge, increase your performance, increase or decrease, and you're moving in the right direction. Also, make sure you have a timetable so you get a sense of urgency that drives you towards action every day. And then lastly, most importantly, be honest with yourself as to why you want it. So as an example to y'all, playing Star Wars Old Republic nearly 5 years ago, my goal was to be the #1 ranked Vanguard on my server, PvP. I wanted to do it within the first rank season 1. Why? Because I wanted to get credibility so I could make guides and say, hey, to new players, I know what I'm talking about because here's the proof. I use the same philosophy in Elder Scrolls Online trying to get Emperor, failing for 2 years over and over and over. And remember, success leaves clues. If someone else did it, there's no reason you or I can't. Number 4 is gather information. So once you have a goal, you have a vision, and you know the why, now it's time to get the most information you can. And something about that is modeling. Modeling simply means finding someone who's got whatever it is that you want and figuring out how they did it. Asking them questions, reading their materials, doing whatever you can to get that edge, especially if you're competing against them. So if we look at what Gilliam the Rogue and I used to do when I was wanting to be really good at ESO PvP as a healer, we would spend hours constantly testing theories before the game's launch on the public test server, ability changes in Elder Scrolls Online, new sets, trying to use the math of the game to get any edge possible that we could. And lastly, eat your humble pie. Remember that no one person knows it all. We can all learn from each other, and it's really important that you surround yourself with people that have that same attitude as you, trying to push their performance to the edge, because you'll all help each other and better each other in the end. And no matter what, always seek improvement, because if you don't, someone else will, and they will surpass you. The number 3 tip I can give you is practicing hard. And when I say practice hard, it means putting yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to grow. So if you remember my very earliest videos in Star Wars Old Republic, I didn't have a green screen at the time, but you could see a little message on my little board behind me. It said iron sharpens iron. I wrote that down so I had to look at it every day and realize that the only way to improve is essentially go in and face tougher and more difficult challenges, especially other hard gamers. Don't look for the easy way out. Don't fight inferior opponents that don't have the drive, the commitment, the knowledge, the gear, the skill that you do. Find the very best and take them on. As odd as it sounds, when I drastically improved in Elder Scrolls Online or Star Wars Old Republic, it was because I looked to lose, not to win. That sounds very odd, but I constantly practice the art of trying to find the hardest people to go against and not the easy ones to slay some lambs and improve my ego. I don't need more of that. Lastly, I'll leave you with this. I remember what King Richard, a fellow streamer and ESO player, said to me. He said, throw yourself at Zergs. You'll die at first, but before you'll know it, you'll start killing them. So I took that attitude to heart and basically got destroyed by myself for a year playing solo PvP. But finally, after all that time of getting destroyed and humbled, I started to feel confident on my Templar alone. Number 2 is ignore the haters. So if you're doing anything interesting, new, different, you're going to have people that dislike you. Especially, you're going to have people that don't believe in your goal, that don't believe you can accomplish it. But if it's important to you, keep on driving on. What matters most is what you value, not what someone else is. Take a look at me in my Gamer to Gym Rat series. I have tons of people that trash talk me and say, this is bad, you don't know what you're talking about. That's fine. because in the end, I believe in it, I'm passionate about it, my vision, my goal will be accomplished, whether people are on my bandwagon or hate me. So will it get to you at times? Sure, we are human, it does to everyone, but in the end, your goal, your vision, and what is important to you outweighs the haters. You will drive through that, because there will be hard times, and there will be haters if you're doing anything of importance. And then the most important part is never quitting. So when accomplishing any major task, any goal, regardless of what other people think about it, remember it's important to you, that's what matters. So take me for instance, going after getting Emperor in Elder Scrolls Online. While live streaming this, I literally failed over and over and over for 2 years. Constantly getting humbled, constantly getting trash talked, teabagged, whatever. I had 2 years of people saying he'll never get it, he's bad, blah, blah, blah. The goal was important to me. I wanted to build credibility and show myself and others that I could do it. So I didn't care what they thought. I didn't care what they said. I knew I would accomplish my goal. The only way to get through these tough times is just remember to follow the 1 through 4 steps. Because at some point you're going to doubt yourself and you're going to say, this is a silly video game, why am I doing X, Y, and Z? But in the end, it's your goal and the reason why that will get you through those hard times. Remember, the harder the task, the more crap you take, the sweeter the victory. So no, this isn't a guide on clicking a magic button, getting a magic piece of gear, and you'll be the super new Cypher PK Jr. But that's the beauty of being successful, is that on all the things that I've learned and the success I've had a lot of failures, and you can't be afraid to fail to get to where you want. So what I want y'all to do out here, whether you believe in this or not, is to try it if you're having trouble. You want to be good at Veteran Maelstrom Arena? Set a goal and do it. Follow these steps. Eat your humble pie. Find out why it's important to you and take action every day to get there. If no one else believes in you, I do. Remember that the most important thing in life is what you find most important. Set yourself a goal, even if it's in a silly video game, because once you accomplish one little thing, it can lead to big things, and your life may drastically change just because you got this one little goal accomplished. I believe in you. Keep grinding, Nuggets. Keep going. Thanks for watching.